We are now recording. So, welcome. Today is October 5th. We are now in the first of the last quarter of the year, first week of the last quarter. And that basically just means that we have a time limit. We have the time to really get us back up into gear and allow us to finish strong. So, now in the first week, I typically like to, and I should do this a little bit earlier in the year, however now is the time to really understand and know our goals that we need to finish. So at the beginning of the year or even at the middle of the year, you should be having your just your monthly and quarterly goals. I want to make this much this year, and then check in on the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and now we're in the fourth quarter. So just really keeping in line and understanding where you are in your projections and your um, just annual goals on where you want to be, your revenue streams, your contact lists, whatever the case may be. Whatever your goals are, we need to be checking on those pretty regularly. So now that we are in the first week of October, we need to step back and kind of understand. And so for my thing, I wanted to give you all some just pretty good, 4 good tips about what you should be doing to really gear up for your fourth quarter. And the first one is pretty clean and concise, is how much do you want to make? What do you want to make before the end of the year? How much money do you want in your bank account, in your pocket, so that I can go gift shopping, I can go get what I want, do what I need, pay my bills, and be okay for next year's January. Um, and really lay that out. Give me a number, set a number. I want to make another $20,000 net in my pocket, not getting cut from the brokerage, not anything. I want to make $20,000 more. And how do I do that, right? So really it bakes down into a numbers game again. How am I going to meet that many people? How many houses do I need to close? What am I going to do to make that happen? So really, it's really baking that out. So for a quick example, is $20,000 I want to make net commission. That equivalates to about $850,000 of real estate. So then if averagely I sell a house for about $220,000, and that's pretty typical for San Antonio. Some are a little lower, some are a lot higher, but average I'd say is around 220. So, and then that basically means that I need to close 3.8 houses at $220,000 by the end of the year. So pretty much four houses, right? If I can sell 4 houses within 3 months, I made another $20,000 in my pocket. And I know I can do that. That's a pretty attainable goal. I've done it in the past, and I currently do it. So for me, it's a good goal, and I feel like I can probably do that, if not exceed it. And that is my plan, to always exceed my goals. So let's do that. But however, it is obtainable. To say 4, come on, Alan, you can get 4 more deals by the end of the month or by the end of the year, and you're going to be that much richer for it, right? So make it attainable. Don't say I need to close 10 houses or 20 houses, because the likelihood of you gearing that up for the next 2-3 months is a little harder, right? But to have another 3, 4, even 5 to 7, I'd say shoot for it, right? Go for it, push for it, and really understand where you need to be today to get those things closed by the end of the year. The second thing is calling all your friends, your family, the people that want to see you succeed, your past clients that you did a great job for and that always said, I will refer you. Give everybody a call again. Hey, this is Alan with, blah, blah, blah. You know your friends. Hey, what's going on? How is everything? Listen, I really set a goal for the rest of the year. I want to make this much money, but I need some help. I need you to know if you have anybody that looking to buy or sell real estate. It really will help me with my goals for the year, and I need X amount of closings to get that done. Do you know anybody? Could you help me? And see what happens. More than likely, everybody, especially in the later times of the year, want to help. Especially this year, it's been a really big helping year. And the people that want to see you succeed and love you regardless are going to want to help you. So ask for those favors. Ask for people, hey, can you really just keep me on top of your mind this coming quarter? I would really like to meet my goal of an extra $20,000. And for every deal I close, I'll kick you back $200, or I'll give you a gift card. Just don't publicize it on social media, because I think the limit is only $50 on a gift card that you can give non-cash. as a referral. However, what you do on the side is your own business, because nobody can really document that in that sense. So with that said, really call out, figure out who you know that you can rely on, you can call, that just really want to see you succeed. For me, it's my family, my friends, and that's pretty much it. I have a lot of vendors that would hopefully as well I'm going to reach out to, because the more we can support each other, the better we're all going to have a better holiday. So really push and call those people. I really need a favor. Um, this is my goal, and I need help finding it and getting it. So if you could please help me and send me a referral, I'd greatly appreciate it. Secondly, third is call all your past leads. All the ones that haven't called back, that were kind of on the fence of buying or selling maybe a few months ago, but they needed a little bit of time to think. Somebody that you have had conversations with, but it kind of just didn't go very far. Just reintroduce yourself. People change positions and change states of life pretty frequently throughout the year. Either they came into some money, or they got a better job, they're getting married, they're getting a divorce. Plenty of things change. And I know, especially for this year, there's been a lot of breakups, just because of quarantine, not being able to stay with your significant other for so long. So look into those as well. Divorce is a big thing. Check social media for any life status changes. And really just find and give those people a call that you haven't touched base with in a while, that you had worked on them for a second, and then move from there. Another part I'm going to add to that is doing more open houses. The weather is beautiful right now. People are enjoying going outside. They're okay with being outside a little bit more. So open houses are a great idea. I know Sherry just had an open house this past weekend. It was flooded, and from it, she picked up, I think, probably almost $2 million worth of business this past weekend. For one client was a big client, and then the other two or so are a little bit smaller, but I mean, the more the merrier. So she is definitely going to have hopefully a good rest of her quarter, and that's just from one open house. So imagine if you did at least one or two, three or four over the month, and what you can pull from those things. Obviously, they're not always going to pan out in a great way, but it is a numbers game, just like cold calling, door knocking. Anything you do in this business is a people's game and a numbers game. So, but the more likelihood of you getting those chances is by you being in front of those people, you setting up time to dedicate to yourself and invest in yourself, and making sure that you obtain those goals that you want to make. Hey, if I'm going to say I'm going to do 4, I'm going to do 4. And then just make it work for you. If you need some listings, if you need a house, the agency has plenty of listings right now. You can also reach out to other agents and say, hey, so-and-so, I'd love to try and sell your house for you. And what realtor wouldn't want you to sell their house for them? So let me do an open house at your place from so-and-so time, and see what I can bring. However, most of the time you don't end up selling the house you're in, but you end up selling another house. You find a client who's unrepresented, and you get their contact information, you get them pre-qualified, or if they need to sell before buying, even better. Then that's a double dip. So push those open houses a lot. Give those past clients a call. Give those past leads that kind of fell through a call, and really start reaching out to people again. Fourth quarter is pretty tough. Not tough, but it is pretty important to make sure you have a strong fourth quarter, because then that's going to lead you back into January 1, when dues are due, bills are needed to be paid, and a lot of things just on the cyclical calendar year are what comes up. So fourth quarters are very, very important, and I highly advise everybody to take them with a grain of salt, because they are very important. Number 4 is the more spiritual piece and the more just law of attraction side, but visualizing, right? Visualizing what that extra $20,000 by December 31st would do for you, right? And visualize yourself on Christmas or during the holidays, and just saying, wow, like, I have this amount of money in my pocket right now, like I said I was going to, and how does that make you feel? What does that do for you? What problems does that solve for you? how does it affect your family? I mean, really just think about what that will do for you in that time, whether it's more relaxing, more chaotic, whatever the case it may be, but try to really visualize where you are and hold on to that, and just really hold on to that positive feeling of you being that much richer by the end of the year, having exactly what you need to do to make your goals happen. And visualize that every day before you go to sleep and every morning when you wake up, because what you do, how you feel becomes what you do, right? When you feel and you're visualizing that I am going to be that person in the future, it will gravitate and it will come to fruition, as weirdly enough as it happens, right? The universe, God, whoever you pray to, teaches that in us, right? We need to let go of fear and let go of any wrong that will hinder us from wanting to pursue and continue in our growth. So the more you can visualize, the more you can hold that space for what you want and your goals to be succeeded, it's more than likely going to happen, guys. Because when you're in that state of being, you're finding those opportunities. Winston, can you stop right now, please? Thank you. Um, you find those opportunities, they come up a lot faster, you realize them, and they're in your brain more, to make those things happen. So really just hold that intent in your hearts, guys. Really understand what can that money do for me by the end of the year, and that's going to be probably the one of the strongest ones, because I know holidays can be a tough time, but if we can really hold in that good, more than likely it's going to come to us. So other quick things before I let everybody go. One is quarterly dues. If everybody hasn't paid their quarterly dues yet, please get with me. If it's an issue and you can't pay them, please get with me. If not, and you just haven't paid for it, please pay for them. You are going to have a small late charge on there if you haven't done it, and if you just can't make it or you're having an issue, please give me a call, and we can work something out. The fourth quarter. And then also I want to remind everybody, we are having our October mixer this October 23rd. It is a Friday, so I believe that's in 3 more weeks. We'll be sending out more details for that as well as the time comes, and we're really looking forward to it. We're thinking about doing more of a costume party thing, but we don't know yet. We might, but we'll figure it out. And then from there, I'm going to leave it open for questions, guys. Does anybody have any questions of what I went through? No. Okay. Well, then, if you guys need me, if you guys want to go over a small kind of business plan or a fourth quarter plan of how we're going to make things happen and shake things up, please let me know. I'd love to have a sit down with each and every one of you, just to kind of figure out what your goals are for the rest of the year. Other than that, if y'all have anything more personal to give me a call for, give me a call after this call, and we can talk. Other than that, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I wish y'all a happy Monday and a good rest of your week. And yeah, go kill it, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.